I am sipping tea in your hood. What the fudge is up, you buttercup? Shall that be my intro? Sure. Hello and welcome back. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing now. Well, 2 weeks ago, I was watching an Anthony Jones video, and he explained something called isolation studying, which just means isolating what you want to study. Of course, this piqued my interest, so I decided to give myself a 2-week project, and that project was learning the REILLY method of drawing faces. Bear in mind, I'm already familiar with the Loomis method, so the idea is to fuse them together to see what would happen. So as the experiment is experimental, I need to set up a control, and my control was to draw a face from imagination and reference to the best of my abilities. And this is my results. I would say this is not very convincing, but we are on a journey after all, so we'll let this slide. I had the joys of breaking down the REILLY method, and then I had the joys of digesting it. And let me tell you, it is very hard when your brain is very small. And if I could do it, I'm pretty sure you'll have no problems. We all come in our own special little package. Mine just happens to be more special than yours. On the 16th. I like to think I understand facial planes, but I don't. Yes, I'm drawing it, but it hasn't fully seeped into my brain yet. How could it? It's only been a couple of days. And for stuff to become a habit, it usually takes 14 days. On the 17th. So what I like to do when I'm learning new theory is bounce between imagination and reference studies. Why do I do this? I believe it is active learning. You're constantly practicing what you're learning, and then you're constantly revising what you've learned. On the 18th. I moved away from trace over breakdowns, but I'm still on my training wheels. At this point, everything seems to be smooth sailing. I'm thinking I could just do a week of this and do something else. That is a bad mentality to have, because I started slacking. And boy did it show. So there is no 19th, but we do have an underwhelming 20th. In terms of sticking to the project, I didn't stick to the project, which is bad because that's not how you get good. Let me explain why that is. So, to get to the next level, you gotta finish the whole level. If you are 50% of the way through and you quit, you gotta start again. If you are 99% of the way through and you quit, guess what? You gotta start again. You own 0%, baby. And that is why I think many artists feel frustrated with the artwork, because they spend so much time on the reset when they could be playing on the next level. On the 21st. I decided to test what I've learned from my previous study, and I think it's good to have a mini goal when you draw. My mini goal was to focus on the nose-eyes connection area, and I think it's called the gabella. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I'm not really fussed on the terminology. If you're wondering what it looks like, just imagine an upside down half-bit Toblerone that slots in between your eyes. 22. So I'm not gonna lie, I got incredibly bored just doing line art, and I kinda lost direction. So I decided to hit it with a bit of render, and you know what? This is definitely in the bottom 3 of my study days, I think. 23. The roller coasters of highs and lows, and this was easily my worst day. I did not want to draw on this day. I really didn't. And I put in no effort whatsoever, and it shows. If I could go back, I wish I could have focused for at least an hour, and get some good quality studies in. Maybe next time I'll have the stones just to suck it up, and be the raccoon I know I can be. On the 24th. I knew I was gonna suck. On this day. Harder than usual. Why? I just caught a massive L yesterday, so my mentality was like, well, if I'm going to suck, I might as well do it out of my ass. What else could I have done other than just to do it? I mean, it was steamy. 25 or 25th. So what I'm thinking to myself is, yeah boy, I ain't gonna catch 2 L's in 2 days. Miss me with that. Miss me with all of that. By far, this was my favourite day, because it feels like your boy had a little breakthrough. Maybe I'm just too hype, but this is kinda like low-key looks like a 3D render to me. Anyways. 26th. Yeah, this is whatever. Not everything could be winners. 27th. So this is the final day of the REILLY method. So I'm doing what I did at the start. which is now establishing my new baseline, my new artistic skill. Yo, real talk though, I almost didn't put this part of the video in because I just didn't know how to put it in. But your boy pulled through, doing what he do, you know what I'm saying? I know what you're thinking. I know what I'm thinking. And that is that this is scuffed. My guy, how you gonna lead the video aesthetics the way it is? Hey, come on man, don't do me like that. You know what you should do? You should do me a solid and put it in the freezer, you know. Let it go. Okay. How about this? We bust a move and let it slide. Okay, so we got to the part of the video where it's like, if you do like the video, you know what to do. Give me all your coins. This is a robbery. It is non-optional. Okay, I'm gonna go. You can stay for the end, but I'm going to go. Bye.